like I'm going through a lot. And these videos, YouTube, you guys, oh my God. I bought another Red Bull as well. It seems like YouTube has become my emotional or, outlet or whatever. Every time I've gotten stressed recently within the past like couple weeks, I have decided, not really a decision, but smoking is not really working out. I think I'm gonna go take a walk in a little bit. I really need a walk. I had a client that was supposed to pay some money, and oh my God, it's annoying. And I have to pay for a lot of stuff. I have to make a lot of money. I have so much responsibility. I have to pay people's bills. I have to make sure employees get paid. I have to do stuff like that, and that's super annoying. One of the guys that works for me right now, I feel so bad for him. He sends me a message today and doesn't realize like the company almost like went out of business. And he's like, hey, don't forget about me. And I'm like, trust me, I haven't. I'm over here wishing I could text myself too and be like, hey, don't forget about me. But hey, guess what? I can't text myself and say that. Oh, wait a minute, it's me. So I only wanted some flan, but ended up going to the grocery store and getting this whole thing of flan, which is $8, and it's so big, it's like a bowl of cereal, like literally, like my hands. I don't think I'm gonna eat all of this right now. I just wanted a piece of, I was craving a piece of flan. I can't sleep if I have to work. I have to work. Literally, I have to stay up and work. I have to make $6,000. In my world, this is normal. So I have to make $6,000 within the next 4 hours. That's crazy, right? It's not that I'm not used to. I'm used to it. Not used to. Okay, whatever. It's my job. It's a part of my life. I'm used to it. But recently, some unexpected things happened. And oh my God, this flan tastes weird. Why it tastes like that? God. So yeah, I'd have to stay up tonight. I have to make this money, figure that out, while in the background, trying not to feel bad about the non-existent celebrity billionaire music career that I'm gonna have in the future, whatever, I don't know. And sit here and wish that I can be in the future or in the reality I'm supposed to be in, and I'm not, struggling with having to make money in a very short period of time, which is very frustrating. Oh my God, why? People like me, for all you guys out there, all the other hard workers out there who are tasked with the responsibility of bringing in tons of money or whatever in short periods of times and having to become Superman and save everyone and not getting credit for it, shout outs to you guys, shout outs to us. Just saying. We're the ones that keep everything together, and people don't realize that, and then we're just sitting there in the background like, hey, I'm the one that, never mind. You know what I mean? It makes you want to give up on life, especially when God, there's people that are just dependent on you, and oh, fuck. And my phone dropped. So that's what I'm going through right now. I can't really say much. I don't want to talk about my work, because I don't like really talking about my work and what I do. I just like to complain about the fact that I have to make a lot of money within the next couple hours, which is annoying, and try not to get depressed in the process, huh? I know, I just dropped my food, you're right. Want my food drop on the floor? No, it's, I appreciate you being here. This is really therapeutic for me. I've decided that I want to, find an outlet to just not be bored with my life. And it seems like it works. If I wasn't on here right now, I would be outside walking in a park, or I would be sitting on a bench next to the river in a park because it's late. And I'm in New York City right now, and I travel a lot too. God has given me the, you know, I don't want to say gift of travel. It's not a gift really, but just like that lifestyle. He just gave me that in terms of my life. So, and I don't know why. I'm always traveling. I've always traveled. Um, and I'm in New York right now. I was just in Atlanta recently, working on music, helping my sister. I got two houses in Atlanta. I literally got two houses in Atlanta while I was there, which was scary. And no, I got three houses. No, okay. Let me stop. Now I'm talking too much. Now you realize why I need to come up with so much money, right? That's a part of why I have to come up with so much money within a short period of time because of my three houses that I have in Atlanta. What happens in Atlanta? In Atlanta, when we go in there so I can see you. Oh my God, are you from Atlanta? Hugh Jassy. Who's Hugh Jassy? I don't know who that is. Are you from Atlanta? No, not the food truck. It tickles my spirit. That made me feel good. No, the flan isn't really that good. It's actually, I just had a craving for flan. It doesn't taste like how I want it to taste. Are you at Cracker with an AR? Are you at Cracker? What's Cracker? God, I, I don't know how to explain. You know when you want to eat something? Hey, what's going on? You know when you want to eat something? The white N-word. I'm still confused. What are we talking about right now? Eat and suck and some other stuff. I'm confused. Derek. Okay. I'm not gonna pay attention to that. So, yeah. This feels really good for me. Like, just it really does. You know, any random person that wants to listen to me and my problems is always really therapeutic. There will be nights so where I would literally, you should try this by the way. New York City is a great place for this. If you ever want to walk just aimlessly, just to get your mind off of things, New York is, I would highly recommend, I don't want to say going to New York and walking around because obviously you can't do that. Not everyone can jump on a plane and be like, hey, I want to go and walk around New York City. No. But no, just like find a nice spot or area or street. I don't want to say walk around in a bad neighborhood. Maybe a park. Maybe if you don't have any, you know, beaches or streets like that in your area. I don't know. I'm not trying to encourage people to go aimlessly walking places, but a railroad track. Yeah, railroad tracks. No, I've done the railroad track. The railroad track one is a good one. If you have a railroad track and you can walk alongside it, I know that's kind of dangerous. I'm not promoting that, but I've done that a couple of times. I walked alongside the railroad track just because it has a straight path. And if you need to just continuously walk and think, the railroad is like a good, you know, direction and everything. What is this? I think I'm still gonna go for a walk though in a little bit just because I have to work and stay up late and oh my God, I just lost $2,000. I lost about $2,000 and oh my God, just after 12 o'clock. So I really need to walk right now. Okay, I'm trying to keep up. Cloud covers, walking along the prom by the beach. Along the promenade, that's what you mean by that, okay? You got a lot of money or at least a lot of stuff you have to pay for. Unfortunately, I make a significant amount of income that I can't always have access to. I just have to make it. I'm just like a slave making money. I don't know if that makes any sense. um, and that's been my responsibility for almost my entire life. So, you know, like those people that know how to do certain things and like they're just really good at like that thing. I was really good at that, my thing, you know what I mean? And so I always, even from when I was 18 years old, even from graduating college, I never worked for anyone. I've never had a regular, I've never, okay, I'm lying. Let me stop. No, I can tell you the amount of jobs that I've had since I've been here on this earth for a fact. And that was Gap, Cold Stone Creamery, and Fast Company magazine, right? Um, with the exception of a call center that I worked in for a couple months. No, right after I turned, so yeah, I don't want to say I'm blessed or the life that God gives you is a life that God gives you. They're all blessings, right? They all have downfalls. They all are not perfect. So just because God gives you a life of living luxuriously, or you know what I mean, to where you can't look at that person and say that they don't experience the same things that you do, no matter how much money they make. That's what I'm trying to say. I tried to say it the best way I could. So I used to hate that actually. One of my biggest pet peeves was growing up was I hated when people would refer to me being a rich person or refer to me having a lot of money or just because I felt like in my mind, like, I don't know what I was thinking actually. No, there was a point in time to where I don't know. I didn't really know what it meant to work for people. Although I did have a job, it wasn't a job to where I stayed there long enough to become comfortable with the idea of saying, okay, I'm a worker, I work for people. They were for short periods, so it was like 6 months here, 3 months there. You know, it wasn't, in terms of working for anyone, I didn't, in terms of years, just so you can make it make sense, those jobs that I mentioned earlier, if I had to put the time of all of them together, it would probably be a little over a year of me working for people ever in my life since I've been on this earth. I've not worked for anyone else. I've not spent more than a year working for anyone since I've been on this earth. My life immediately kind of switched over from me working for people to me being the person that people have to work for. And so that has now been my life for the past 15 years. And that me being 18 and having to I didn't want to start my own business. No, I'm lying. I didn't want to do the business that I'm doing right now. I didn't choose what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now, which, yes, I do make a lot of money, and it's great. However, when there are hard times, there are hard times, and I'm going through one of them right now, and it's so frustrating. So you don't want to say, hey, I want to own my own business. And then when the hard times come, the boss has to deal with all of the difficulties, like making sure everyone gets paid, right? And as I mentioned before, if you were listening, I have 3 properties, and you can just read in between the lines. In Atlanta, or I got 3 properties in Atlanta. One of them we lost, which means we lost money. 2 of them we still have. And of the 2, I have to save one of them. And the reason why is because miraculously at multiple locations, would you like a donation from us? I'm sorry. A donation. I would love a donation. If you only knew the amount of money that I needed. You'd be like, oh my God, no, I said how much money I needed. No, I did. I told you how much money I needed. Sure, if you'd love to give me $6,000, I greatly appreciate it. You can't give it to me, it's fine. I'm probably gonna end up getting it anyway, hopefully within the next 3 to 4 hours. I just have to go and take a walk and work and figure out my life. And right now I'm taking a break to eat this flan because I'm a stress eater. you know, when I am under stress, I will not eat, right? And now I'm in my stress period to where I've exhausted my not eating into this disdained hunger to where I want to eat, but I don't want to eat. And so I didn't want to eat anything heavy that was going to cause my stomach to hurt. And I felt like flan was the easiest, most digestible thing that was, you know, sweet and that I could eat. It's not pudding, but it's fun and whatever. So I like it. No, I really appreciate a donation. If you want to donate to my yeah, if you want to go to my Cash App and send me some money, that can work out. I'll pay one of my employees. How about that? If you see Cash App me right now, I owe one of my employees. And let me explain how this. Oh God, it's frustrating. This is really why I've been sleeping and coming on here so much this week. Oh God, I don't know if this is the worst week ever. I don't know what to call it. And then in the background, I'm working on music, and I wrote a song called Black Magic. So check this out. In 1 week, all three of I have of my good paying customers all have some weird, like unhuman, like emergency to where they have to either leave or stop paying. Literally, all in 1 week now. One guy is from he's from a different country. And I sent him his invoice, and I'm like, okay, cool, great. He's gonna pay tomorrow. We're gonna get some bills paid. We're gonna go do some stuff. No. I wake up the next day to see his invoice isn't paid, and I'm just like, okay, what's going on? I didn't think anything bad because I'm a positive person. Then a couple hours later, I'm like, okay, he still hasn't said anything yet. And then I get that message from him. The message is like, oh no, I have a family emergency. And I'm just like, okay. His family emergency now requires him to leave and go to wherever he's from, you know, whatever country he's from. Now I'm just like, oh crap. Sorry, but there aren't any girls here, sir. But if you're fantasizing about wanting me to be a girl, then, or reacting in a girl-like manner, then have fun with that. But yeah, interesting. Hey girl. That's how I really feel about that. Anyone time someone does things like that, you know. Oh wait, I forgot to read your message. Okay, if you want to Cash App me, I'll tell you my Cash App. It is $75 and I'll start praying. No. No, I'm still gonna pray. No, it's BEYSIC. I'm just gonna say this like 1 or 2 times. It's $BEYSICAIR and the number 1, right? You're gonna see my name on there. You're gonna see my company logo. But yeah, $ and the number. I'm sorry, it's BEY, my company name, SICAIR, and the number 1, just in case you want to send money. Go ahead. If someone wants to put that in the comments, I'll pin it to the top. I don't feel like typing. If you want to type my Cash App in there or whatever, I'll just pin it to the top. So anyway, I was talking about, oh yeah. So yeah, the one of the clients, he's like, oh, I have family emergency, sleep at the last minute. Boom, there goes my money for the week. I'm like, okay. Then a week before that, no, not even a week before, literally a day or two before, not a day or two before, in a whole different state, because I have another place. I got another place in Florida, right? So I got, God, I can't believe I have so many places. One of the places in Florida. Oh God, why do I have so many places? I just got overwhelmed from thinking about how many places I have. Oh my God. So frustrating. Yeah, it's okay. So frustrating. Woosah. So what had happened was I have 3 places in Florida and I have 2 places in Atlanta. I'm just gonna recap. One of which was lost. Now I only have 2 in Atlanta. At one of the places in Atlanta, one of the roommates, one of the clients, has a family emergency. Then in Florida, this guy has an emergency. One guy loses his job. Good paying customer, right? Then, also in the same week, or not even the same week, a week later, one of the customers decides that, oh, hey, I'm not going to give you any notice. I'm just going to leave. So now there's 3 people in total that we were all depending on in terms of keeping things together, the company afloat, whatever, to be put in a situation where I am on YouTube, literally, venting about how stressed I am because of these voodoo-like a series of events that keep happening that I cannot possibly explain to someone. How do you explain 3 different people in 3 different places, 3 different states, 3 different locations, all having family emergencies related to your business in the same week? So where you're the boss, you have to pay, make sure people get paid, you have to pay bills, you have to stay up all night and be stressed, drinking nothing but Red Bills and nibbling on your version of something sweet that just happens to be this slightly burnt flan that you got from a grocery store that you're not really wanting to eat because of the burnt tastiness of it, but you're eating it anyway because you've not had anything to eat for the past 24 hours. Put a finger down. That would be me. So, the flan is, I'm just really eating it because I'm hungry at this point. Donations. I love that. I don't get many people that ask me. I'm usually the one that just that's donating to people, giving people money. You have no idea. It'd be nice for once in a while if I were able to get some money from people, donations. Give me your place. Oh, now you want my house? Do you want my life too? Oh my God. I'm scared. No, you can't have my place. It says, wait, why does your username look weird? Am I reading this incorrectly? I swear to God, your username looks weird. Is that because you're from a different country? I never noticed that. I'm looking at your comment and your username is on this side versus on this side. Is that because you're in a different country? Or is this a glitch? Wait a minute. Hey guys, is this like, can someone answer this for me? If you're from a different country, does TikTok have a different format for how your name appears in the comment section, whether, it's on the left or the right, Because what I write in English, shukran. Really appreciate that. I speak a little Arabic too, actually. My Arabic is not that good. My stomach just started hurting from this flan. And then I went to McDonald's. They gave me the wrong order. I wanted fries, and I said, hey, can I have a small fry? I mean, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said, hey, can I have a small fry? Do you know she gave me a small frap? Okay. Like, it's really hitting, I don't know what is in my stomach already. And that's why, you see, look how much flan I have left. Like, that's half. I'm not gonna eat the rest of that. My stomach is already starting to feel like I'm pregnant. Like, really? God. God, can you hear it? Can you guys hear that? Sounds like a baby. God, my sister, it's not even her fault. I can't even talk about, like I said, what happened in terms of why I'm so stressed right now. The only thing I can do is sit here and figure it out and try not to want to go and jump off of a bridge. I'm sorry. God. Oh, God. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Did you guys know that when you eat, it automatically forces you to fart? just in case you were wondering, I didn't know that. Like, eating causes a lot of problems, and I'm not promoting not eating. However, I recently, after paying close attention to my body, oh my God, Lord Jesus, save us all. That felt so good. I hope I don't have to fart again. Oh no. No, and it's always right when like I eat something. Like now I'm getting a migraine from my stomach. I feel so pregnant right now. I'm sorry. Oh God. Woosah. This really hurts. Like, I could imagine how women feel when they have babies inside, like kicking and pushing on their stomach and their insides, like when they eat, when they're going through digestion. Because, like, if me eating a piece of flan causes my stomach to hurt in terms of me, like, just that part right there, imagine a woman being pregnant having to eat with a baby inside of her stomach. Like, isn't eating more painful or agonizing while you're pregnant? I mean, is it? Are there any women on here? If anyone ever, if you watch this video afterwards, just comment in the comments. I'll go back and watch the video just to see what what you guys think about that. But oh God, no, I don't like eating when I'm stressed. I wasn't watching. Oh crap, you guys are talking on here and I'm not. Do you know how to speak Arabic? Naam. Mashallah, what food are you eating? The spirit of the moon name. Wait, gay farts hit different. Bro, who the fuck are you? Oh my God, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? No, like, that's the realest thing anyone has said on here since I've been on here. I know it's funny though, but it's really funny what you said. It's the realest thing anyone ever. No, why do you feel like that? I want you to tell me why you feel like that now. Gay farts hit different. No, but they do. Like, I don't know. God, I'm sorry to be licking myself. Sleep and rest. I wish I could sleep right now. I can't. I slept during the day and I'm working at night. Gay farts hit different. But no, I think gay guys have it easy. And, and you know, and I don't want to even say that. I don't even like that word because I don't believe in gay and straight. I just don't at that point. I've seen so many videos of military people, of just random people, whether, of men raping little boys or girls or whatever, the boys pretty much, yeah, not girls, boys, in different settings to the point where I've gotten so frustrated with this whole facade, and I'm just like, no, this is the nature of a human man. You guys can't keep sitting there going back and creating lifestyles and say, oh no, it's because he's this, he's that. Stop creating your own, idiotic idea of what things are just so you can try to cover up the true nature of who and what you are as humans. You can't keep ignoring it. It's just like, I saw your comment. Okay, parts hit different. I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom in a second. See, I don't believe in that. I believe people as humans talk to me for a moment. I am trying to talk to you for a moment. I'm literally struggling with whatever it is that's trying to come out of me right now. So give me a second. And then I want to go for a walk. Oh God, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and sit on the toilet while I'm talking to you guys. Oh, fuck, I can feel it. Yeah, so I'm going to sit on the toilet now, and I'm gonna smoke while I'm on the toilet as well. Is my neighbor? And then my neighbors are weird. So, God, I love you. I love you too. Okay. Oh my God. Please, if you hear that, I'm so sorry. Let me turn the water on so you can't hear me use the bathroom. Oh no. Who are you? Oh God. Oh my God. Oh God, I forgot I was on YouTube. This is gonna get posted, damn it. Oh. Okay. Is that a roach? Get out. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, I was pregnant. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh God. Oh God. It smells so bad. Oh God, I can't breathe. Oh God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I didn't know I had to go to the bathroom like that. And I haven't really eaten anything, so I'm just like, where is all this coming from? I'll talk to you in a second. Let me see what's going on. Sleeping on something in you? Gosh, I wish you knew how wrong that sounds in English. It's not a bad thing. I want to see what you look like. I'm not used to doing this on YouTube. So, oh, you can pin people's comments. I knew you could do that. Followers laughed at him. Who are you talking about? Followers laughed at who? Channel activity. Oh, God. I can't look at your profile, so that's strange. Alright, I'll see you later. I'm gonna finish using the bathroom. This thing doesn't let you go and see who people are while you're on like this thing. And I can't, that's not cool. So I can't follow people as they're watching me? I can't wait till people like you die. I wish somebody would mass murder your whole family and your kids just because of the comment that you made. And then more so, this even encourages me to continue to pray towards all humans dying, because you don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to be on this earth. Your whole family deserves to be slaughtered. You are insignificant. I wish God came back tomorrow and blew this whole earth up. And I say everyone, all humans deserve to die. All women are just like you. And this is the reason why I feel like everyone deserves to die, because I know for a fact they're just like you, and I don't have to ask myself any questions. So I literally hope a man comes and rapes all of you little kids and does all the little nastiest, the most nastiest, evilest things that you can think of. And I really sincerely mean that. Why? Because you're trying to hurt and harm another human right now. And I'm going to do exactly what you're doing right now. So if you heard me say what I just said, I sincerely meant that in response to every comment. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of praying right now. Let me show you what witchcraft looks like. I pray that for every comment that you have commented, that God uses that as a way to put a man in front of your way that's going to hurt and harm you, your children, or anyone around you. I pray that every time that you use words to hurt and harm another human, I pray that God puts someone in front of you to hurt and harm you. I pray that this happens to you. I pray that all... I'm sorry, I was getting carried away. You didn't want me to do magic? Is that why you stopped commenting? You know what? The worst thing in the world is if someone kept repeating something over and over and over again and kept thinking about you. I don't need to know what your first or last name is. The more powerful the person, the less they need to know about you. I can promise you that. So don't play the game of hurt and harm another human with me if you're not going to be ready for what it is that I'm going to say. You sick human. You guys are all sick and deserve to die, and you don't realize that. I'm so happy I see people like other humans like this every day. I ask myself the same question. But apparently that person's attracted to me, especially if you're... That must be a man. That's a man that's attracted to another man that's saying crazy things. Figuring out the human mind of another human is so agonizing. Men are disgusting. I want you guys to go and look up the 14-year-old boy who just got raped by the 13-year-old boy who just got raped by the 14 men at a festival in Morocco. And still, you guys sit here and try to hurt and harm with those words and have no idea of who and what you are and the nature of who you are as men. And then you created lifestyles around it. And then I get to sit here and watch you like I'm an alien watching humans throughout history, knowing exactly who and what you are, to know the true nature of what and who you are, to know exactly why you're going to say a comment or say anything that you're going to say, to be sitting here disappointed, entertained, and extremely frustrated in terms of why you exist and why humans still exist and are still living, period. To see this is who and what you are. So no. Once you can explain to me why your men keep doing the same thing, then I'll accept every comment that you have to say when it comes to the things that you might use to try to hurt and harm another man. But if you can't explain to me why throughout history men continuously keep doing the same thing and it doesn't fit the idea of the lifestyles that you thought that you created, that were, I don't know how to explain this. There's no such thing as going and creating a lifestyle and saying that people are this and that when you clearly see a pattern of those people doing certain things that don't match up with the idea of the lifestyles that you thought they were living. So whatever you create in your mind to make you feel comfortable, yeah. So what's going to happen is you're going to see the true nature of who and what you guys are over a period of time. More men are going to be raping more little boys in armies and groups. They're going to be like, oh my God, they're gay, they're straight. The lifestyle that you create are going to cause you to become so confused and drive you into insanity, literally, as you start to see more and more of the true nature of the human men occurring around the world. And that's sad, by the way. Alright, let me get out of the bathroom. Can't believe this. Like, when am I ever gonna get sleep? Ew, it's all brown and stuff. Once you realize the true nature of humans, and that humans are somewhat innocently ignorant when it comes to, innocently ignorant, what I mean by that. Ew. is it got it everywhere. Okay. Then you'll start to see the true nature of the human. You'll be sitting there watching the human call each other names, and then be watching them in terms of the nature of who and what they are, and knowing, like, why do you think, I hope you guys keep seeing these men do the same thing over and over again to where you guys just ignorantly keep ignoring it, and like, it's just going to cause you to kill each other. Literally. It'll cause you to kill each other because you'll be so afraid of the lifestyle that you create and the idea of what you think it means to be human that you'll be afraid of knowing and accepting the fact, oh crap, they keep doing this because of the nature of who and what they are and the lifestyle and the idea of what we thought it meant to be human we're wrong about. And all these people don't act like this and do these things that, like the things that we like. And so, oh my God, now the military men are all raping the little boys in different countries, and they don't have the same concept of sexuality and lifestyle that we created. Oh my God, why are they doing that? What does it mean to be a man? That's the conversations you're going to be having in the future, you idiots. And I'm so happy to say that. Literally watch Sean Combs refused to acknowledge the fact that this man wants to explore other men and used it and clearly saw that, but ignorantly, like, humans will see the nature of what they are and become afraid of it, literally, just so other people don't get this. It's the most craziest and most psychotic thing in the world to me. Meaning you won't expose someone from doing something because you know that this is also the true nature of who and what you are. So you're gonna, and you don't want to accept it either. So ignorantly, you're gonna try to get your, like, how does that work? In what way? I just don't get it. You become so ignorant that you become evil, and you don't realize that. Gosh. This is all you guys think about? And that's another thing. Whatever a human says, you can, it's like, it's what you guys constantly think about. Whatever comes out of your mouth is what you constantly think about. If you choose to hurt and harm someone and you select the same words to use to hurt and harm someone all the time, then that means that that's what you're thinking about all the time. Especially if your choice of words whenever it is that you're hurting and harming someone verbally, you idiot. Do you not realize that? Which means that now I get to know exactly what you think and what you want. And if I were the devil, I'd use that against you. What if I were the devil and I was actually in your room right now and you thought that you were on this phone watching me on this screen, but I was actually somewhere in your room watching you while you were watching me on this screen and thought that you were just watching some random person? And I meant what I said. I hope it keeps popping up everywhere where you guys are forced to realize that you created this idea of lifestyles. You know, there's certain countries, not certain countries, but every other countries to where they don't even know what those lifestyles they have. They have no idea what gay and straight is because literally that only exists in certain areas of this world. And when I tell you that it does, there's only a subconscious understanding of their coexistence amongst each other. They don't create labels and titles for that to where they coexist like naturally and you know that so whatever and without labels, because once you start putting labels on stuff, then it, in terms of the true nature of what it means to be human, you're going to become confused when those labels aren't matching up with. You're going to be like, wait a minute, I thought these people were supposed to act like this and do this and have these mannerisms and do like this. Wait a minute, I was wrong. Yeah, you're going to have categorized, you're going to go crazy. That's what you're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to be so excited just to watch all of you over time do this. It's inevitable. God, I didn't eat anything though. Like, why? I'm not gonna eat anything else. That flying really like messed me up. Pushing everything out. Step one, understand the true nature of what the humans are. Step two, be able to determine the truth based off of how they communicate verbally and how they act, and continuously use that as a way to monitor them over time. Step three, ignore everything they say to hurt or harm you so you can be able and differentiate and